Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mod and Indie News, your weekly rundown of what's been going on in the mod and indie communities. This week we take a look at an update for Evolutions, a demo for Ascend, Morrowmind Rebirth gets released to version 2.7, Sky Battles releases an alpha build, Mass Effect Unification gets close to its R3 release, and Starpoint Gemini 2 gets Steam Workshop integration. Evolution's Real-Time Strategy Evolved is a mod for Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars. It's based off the Halo universe and has a lot of features being worked on, like an original campaign with over 64 missions, all new units, new resource system, an original soundtrack, and new multiplayer maps. This week the team showed off 4 new unit renders that they've completed. This project has a lot of ambitious goals, but if the quality of their models are any indication, this mod is going to look great once it's finished. Ascended is a fast-paced tactical first-person shooter set in the near-future cyberpunk world. You're a mercenary, fighting proxy wars for rich and powerful corporations. You have access to the latest cybernetic augmentations, military-grade weapons, and even a mech suit. The development team recently released a small demo to the public showing off the parkour system being used in the game. Anyone who is playing Titanfall or has played Mirror's Edge will find the gameplay in the demo fairly similar. Head on over to IndieDB for a download. Morrowind Rebirth is a mod for the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. It's a huge overhaul for Morrowind that started out as a very simple city mod. Now it has tons of new features like new events, exciting new places to visit, rebuilt cities with more detail, over 20 new creatures to battle, new weapons and armor, new music, better landscapes, and a slew of balance tweaks and bug fixes. The mod just got a 2.7 release, and with it comes some new content and more bug fixes. Some things to note are adjustments to the loot drops, magic costs for certain spells to make them more useful for low-level mages, new interiors for buildings that players previously couldn't enter, new armor and weapons, and some new splash screens. That's just a few of the changes that came up in this update. If you want to read the full list of alterations, then head on over to ModDB for the extensive read. Sky Battles is an arcade plane shooter with a sci-fi setting, where you will encounter massive robotic beasts, fire-breathing dragons, and much more. It features a single-player and multiplayer game modes, giving you the chance to practice your skills, and then pick a world online and show everyone who's boss. The developer released an alpha version of the game over on IndieDB, and it currently has 2 single-player missions and 4 maps to play multiplayer. Check out the high-flying adventures today, and if it's up your alley, you can give the team a vote over on the Steam Greenlight section. Mass Effect Unification is a total conversion mod that adds some new maps, completely new factions, and new units to Star Wars Battlefront 2. You can fight as the System Alliance, the Geth, or the Collectors on a number of different maps inspired by the Mass Effect series, as well as the Star Wars universe. The 3rd iteration of this mod is set to release on May 5th, and the team has given us what to expect in the new version. They've implemented a new feature called Carnage Mode. It's not a game mode, but an option in the game tab of the configuration utility that amplifies the damage output of certain weapons by 20 to 40% depending on the weapon. It's designed to make the game more difficult overall, as well as provide a solution for individuals who feel enemies are too difficult to take down. Some really exciting news in this update is a new game mode called Siege Mode. It's similar to Star Wars Battlefront's Conquest mode, but with a twist. Each team has a substantially higher bleed rate and starting ticker count, as well as 1 main uncapturable command post. This looks like a fun take on Conquest that will require a little strategy during gameplay. Be sure to check out the ModDB page for a full changelog and the download when it's available. Starpoint Gemini 2 is a tactical space simulator with tons of RPG elements. The game features a dynamic world that shifts and changes based on player actions and has over 70 unique ships that can be fully upgraded with various ship systems. It has just been updated to version 0.7003, and with it comes the ability for ships to cloak, the implementation of junkyards, global events, and most exciting of all, full integration with the Steam Workshop. The team hasn't finished the game or toolset yet, but modders can start publishing their work on Steam and share with the community. For the full changelog on this update, be sure to check out the Starpoint Gemini 2 page over on IndieDB. Well guys, that's it for Mod and Indie News this week. I'm Captain Shaq, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.